How to tell my friend I think her 8-year-old son is dangerous. Occasionally, I let my 6-year-old daughter play with my friend's 9-year-old son, and I've started to notice some concerning behavior on his part. There were 3 things in particular that I witnessed while they playing on separate occasions recently. The first was when they were playing in my daughter's above-ground foldable pool. He was trying to convince my daughter to play a game where they took turns holding each other's head under the water. A drowning game, in his own words. I stepped in immediately and told them both no, that will not be happening. His own grandmother was there at the time to witness this instance, and she gave him a very half-hearted reprimand which I found baffling. It set off alarm bells in my head instantly, but I eventually let it go under the premise of children simply doing stupid things, because I remembered that games like the pass-out challenge were a thing when I was a kid. The second instance I was not around to witness, but I saw the aftermath. My daughter asked if she could go over by my friend's house to play with her son. I asked my friend and she agreed, so I carried my daughter over. My daughter brought one of her dolls with her, a Cabbage Patch Kid. I didn't stay over with them because this wasn't the first time our children have had play dates by the other's house. I trust my friend. I've known her for the better part of 10 years. About 2 hours later I picked up my daughter and went home. When we got inside I noticed the state of her doll and was horrified. The hair had been cut off and there was marker all over it. I wasn't upset, just shocked. It's my daughter's doll. She could play with it however she likes. When I inspected the doll further I saw the words, "I kill you," written on the arm. I knew it wasn't my daughter's handwriting, but I still asked her if she wrote it just in case. She told me no, my friend's son wrote it. I was concerned and wondered if to address the situation immediately, but same as I am now, I am unsure of where to even begin. Eventually some weeks passed and I forgot it had happened. The last and most recent instance happened by my house. My friend brought her son over to play while she ran some errands. While they were playing in the front yard I saw the boy hold my daughter by her clothes and do stabbing motions. I stopped the game immediately, reprimanded them both and called my friend. I lied and said I had an emergency to sort out and that she needed to pick up her son now. She came by and picked him up without issue. I am never letting my daughter near that boy after this under any circumstances, even if it's at the cost of my friendship. Still, I'm concerned for my friend and her safety and for the safety of other children that her son plays with. This isn't normal behavior for an 8-year-old. I'm unsure of how to tell my friend these things. Should I do it over the phone, through text, or face to face? She can be a bit of a volatile person at times. I remember a distinct instance where she pulled out a knife on her ex-husband as a matter of fact. This is just a very delicate situation and I need some help on how to go about it, because I truly think that boy is mentally disturbed and dangerous and needs help. Edit: I didn't think this post would blow up so fast, but thank you for the advice. I feel a lot more confident in how I should go about this. For those of you that shared your experiences, thank you. There are also some things I'd like to address. I made an error. The child is 9, not 8. He turned 9 recently. Sorry for that slip-up. For people casting judgment on me for letting my child play with another child 3 years older than her. They've been playmates for the past 2 years without issue. These events are very recent, as of the past 3 months or so. My daughter is not scared of him and actually asks to play with him or visit him often. In all the instances I described in the post, she didn't appear to be scared and she didn't tell me she was scared. Pertaining to what I will be doing moving forward, I will be calling my friend over the phone to break this tough conversation in a bit and gauge her reaction before I even think of having this discussion face to face. I've decided, after reading through as many comments as I could, I will explain to her as gently as possible that her son is exhibiting some concerning behavior. I will tell her what I've seen and heard. I will tell her that I think he might be in need of some kind of counseling, and I will do all of that without placing any blame. I want to avoid offending her because I genuinely want her to listen and not get pissed at me for insinuating she's a bad mother or something. I want that boy to get genuine help. I'm unsure of if I want to involve CPU, that's what it is in my country, as I'm really unaware of their procedures. I need to look into it more and I will. I also cannot involve his school or teachers because most schools in my country are unisex, so they aren't in the same school. I can't waltz in to warn teachers about a child who is not my own, especially if I myself have no child in that school. Another thing, I read some comments saying this post is fake due to the post history on this account. This isn't my account. There's your simple answer. It's a throwaway account of a friend. I just didn't want to make my own. Believe me or not, it's up to you. It doesn't really change what I'm here for. Edit 2. Forgot to address this. When I described my friend as volatile, I meant it in a way that I think if I address this the wrong way she can react very badly. She does have a history of reacting badly to situations. That's what I was trying to point out with ex-husband bit. Worst yet if it involves her son. This woman has been there for me through some very hard times in my life. She's been my #1 supporter since my daughter was born and my ex-husband left us. She visited me at the hospital when I gave birth. She helped me through my postpartum depression. We have a very rich friendship. She always helped me. So consider that before judging me for trusting her with my daughter. If I have to cut her off, I would be doing so with a very heavy heart, but I will do whatever is best for my daughter. What do you think? Tell us in the comments. Like the video and hit the subscribe button for more Reddit stories.